Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing with you a recipe that is very dear to my heart, Penne al Pomodoro. It reminds me of my beloved late aunt who lived in Italy, and although this probably isn't the authentic Italian version of it, but somehow every bite just brings me back to those beautiful moments spent with her. The nice tomato sauce combined with the tender penne creates this amazing balance of sweet and tangy and savory flavors. And it is so easy and quick to prepare, just perfect for weeknight dinners. So let's dive into the recipe. Let's start by peeling and chopping the onion. I usually go for 1 or 2 onions depending on their size, but today I've got smaller ones, so I'm using 3. Chop them fairly small so they blend nicely into the sauce. As you can see, the onions are working their magic on my eyes too. The traditional recipe doesn't call for onions, just garlic, but I love incorporating them for their sweetness and flavor. Next, we're peeling the garlic. Give the cloves a light crush, it really helps release all that wonderful flavor. We'll need about 2 or 3 cloves, depending on your preference. Now heat up your pan and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Add the chopped onion and a teaspoon of salt. It helps soften the onions faster. Let them cook, gently stirring occasionally until they're soft and tender. When the onions are glossy, it's time to add the crushed garlic. Let it cook for about a minute, just until it becomes fragrant but not too golden. We don't want to overdo it, just release all that beautiful aroma. Next up are the tomatoes. In my opinion, at this time of year, canned tomatoes are a better option than fresh ones because they're picked when perfectly ripe. I always prefer buying whole canned tomatoes rather than pre-chopped ones because pre-chopped tomatoes can be lower in quality, while whole tomatoes need to be intact and healthy. So you're getting a much better product. Pour the tomatoes into the pan and gently break them apart with a spoon. Let the sauce simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes so that all the flavors come together. Now's a good time to taste the sauce and add salt if needed. I also like to throw in a pinch of sugar to balance out the acidity. And if you like a bit of heat, feel free to add a touch of chili powder. The really spicy variation of it is called arrabbiata. Cook your pasta according to package instructions. I'm using penne today, but you can use any pasta you like, preferably something that will really grab onto the sauce. Towards the end of cooking, I love to stir in some fresh basil. It brightens the sauce and gives it such a fresh, vibrant flavor. And also, I just really love basil. Mix the sauce with your cooked penne, making sure it's well coated. If you can, freshly grated Parmesan is always the best option. Personally, I'm not a fan of the pre-grated kind because, let's be honest, it feels like they're selling us their leftover bits. But with today's economy and the inflation and everything, sometimes that's a really good option too. And it can still taste great. Also, the traditional Italian recipe doesn't use it, but I feel that it gives the dish a wonderful, rich flavor. Serve your pasta, garnish with more fresh basil and a bit more Parmesan, and that's it. Simple, comforting, and full of flavor. And now the taste test. So delicious, comes together in a few minutes and you have a perfect weeknight dinner. So I really hope you try this. And I can't wait to share another recipe with you. So see you soon. Bye.